We'll take the win. That's what I told our team. It was ugly at times. You know, you want to get your first one. You got some nerves, it looked like a little bit in the first half. I don't think we had a real good rhythm, but we played hard, and I thought our bench, particularly our young players, did a terrific job of, you know, kind of giving us a little bit of momentum. You know, Ariel and Shatori and Maisha, you know, Tosh off the bench. I thought they all did a terrific job, and you know, they showed probably a little less nerves than the other ones did at the start. So maybe they just don't know better. Questions?
Hey Mike, speaking of nerves, it felt like Elena was kind of almost like fighting herself in the first half there. What was your take on it?
It was funny because I watched her warm up before the game when she came out. I don't think she missed a shot for about 20 minutes. And I'm thinking, boy, that's a pretty good rhythm. And then you know, we ran the first play for her, and that didn't go, and she airballed one, and I just think she's pressing a little bit. But you know, the good thing about her is that you can come right back to her, and we started the second half and ran plays for her again, and she got herself going a little bit. So, you know, when you have a player with that kind of ability, they've played long enough to know that, you know, eventually the shots will fall.
How much did your experience help down the stretch? I think you got the last 13 from Mo, Christy, and Elena, and obviously Indiana's a young group. Yeah,
I mean, I think that helps. You know, I don't think we particularly executed that great. I mean, we got outscored in the second half. They're young players. Kelsey Mitchell, I thought she did a great job. Vivian's made a couple shots, and Achanwa played great today. You know, she got on the boards for them. I thought we did a poor job of helping each other on the rebounding. I thought that was, you know, something that was a strength for us, but we got caught with some smalls trying to block out their bigs, and it didn't work out real well for us. And she stayed with it. Achanwa was really good today.
Did you expect such confidence coming into this game from a young player like Maisha?
I don't know what to expect with her because she's coming to training camp with that confidence. You know, it's one of those. The one thing I liked about both of our rookies, and it's partly why we drafted them, is that they are not afraid of big moments. They've been in big games. You know, it's kind of funny. I mean, everybody's, or a lot of people have seen some of the video about her making the team, but you know, I think, you know, it was kind of one of those, well, yeah, I should make the team. You know, I mean, I think they've come in and said, I'm good enough to play. They had a conversation with Ruff and Pratt early in training camp about, you know, how she approached it when she came here as a rookie and what she did to try to make a job. And I think they took that to heart, is, you know, every day come out and say, okay, I got to do this. Coach expects this. I'm going to make sure I do that. And so I think it's helped her confidence, too.
Crystal in particular seemed to struggle today. Do you think it was just getting into the rhythm of the season, or just the matchup? Or?
I mean, you know, struggles. Are you talking about offense or defense, or?
Yeah, offensively. I mean, yeah.
Well, offensively, she's never going to be a go-to player for us. So you know, last year, you know, she got a fair amount of her points by setting good screens and rolling in the basket and getting offensive rebounds, and you know, we struggled in that area today. Not only her, you know. She's going to be somebody that's going to get 4 or 6 more points a game by how many offensive rebounds she gets. I thought, you know, we slowed down a little bit, and she gets some of hers by running in transition and beating people down the floor, and we just didn't have enough of that today.
Like, they get within 6, and then Christy gets that big 3. Is that just something you're used to seeing her?
Yeah, I mean, that left side of the floor, that feels like home to her over there. You know, she has shot the ball well throughout training camp. You know, I think she spent a lot of time looking for others earlier in the game, but I think, you know, we probably need a little bit more aggressiveness for her each quarter in trying to score, just to balance how people play us, too. But, you know, the nice thing about her and Mo's 3 and Elena is that they've been through this enough that they're not afraid of those moments at the end of games either.
How do you feel like second unit kind of put you guys in position to keep the momentum going?
Well, that's what I was saying a little bit earlier. I mean, they came in and they played at a good pace. They got up and down the floor. We got a couple steals with that group. Shatori got a steal. Ariel got a steal. You know, she knocked down a big 3. I mean, all of those things. They just played. I was thrilled with how that group played.
Shatori in particular, I know you were really looking hard at her to see how she improved during the off season. What did you see, or during her European season?
I mean, you know, this is one game. So what I've seen is that she's gotten more aggressive. You know, we still battle with her some days about, you know, we would like her to shoot a few more threes. You know, but she has done a good job of, you know, being prepared to catch the ball and make a play. That was a big play where she got fouled right in the baseline because they ran at her because she shot faked the three. So, you know, I'm hoping that's the sign of things to come.
How much are you focused on your paint presence looking forward to Vegas at your next game?
I don't know, we haven't even looked about Vegas yet, so, you know, that'll be tomorrow. We'll watch the film of their game today. Obviously, they're short on guards right now, and they got a lot of good post players, so that'll be a focus, both, you know, defending them as scorers, but also on the boards, and that will be a big part of our preparation for Tuesday.
All right, we'll see you soon.